So your assignment today is to work on a troubleshooting brochure for an elementary or middle school student. In order to do that, we're going to use a publishing program called Microsoft Publisher that comes with the Microsoft Office suite. You can do a brochure in Word, and some of you may have already done that previously to this class, but if you have Publisher and can use Publisher, it makes things a little bit easier. To help you, I'm going to show you this little short tutorial on how a brochure is put together and what goes where. So the first thing you have to do is open up Microsoft Publisher. So you go to the Start button, and if it's not readily available right there, you just type in Publisher and find it and pull it up, and you'll see something that looks like this. And we are going to use a template to make things easier. And since we're going to do a brochure, you need to find where it says brochures, and I'm going to click on that. And then there are lots of different choices to use. You don't want a 4-panel. We're looking for a trifold or a 3-panel. So probably this one or this one. And I don't know, you might have different ones listed, but you need a trifold brochure. And we'll look at that right now. If you notice, it creates 2 pages, even though brochures are usually 1 page. And so what happens is you either put the 2 pages together and fold it, or you can print 2-sided and then fold it correctly. Let's look at why there's 2 pages. There are 6 panels in a trifold brochure. So you've got this panel, and this panel. And then if I click on page 2, you have this panel and this panel and this panel. Now what you may have noticed is on both pages, it has placeholders. If you need them and you need to change them, you just click on them. Like, for example, this is going to be troubleshooting brochure or something similar. And notice that that doesn't quite fit, so I need to make that box just a little bit bigger so troubleshooting is 1 word. And then we don't really have a logo, so we can click on that and delete it. And then maybe we type what class it's for. And then this back panel, this is the front of your brochure. This is actually the very back of the brochure. So then when you fold this page in and this page in, this is on the back and this is on the front. When you open up the brochure, that's probably the first thing you'll see. The second page is the guts. There are 3 panels on the inside. And so this panel would be the beginning of your brochure, the middle, the end, and then you could even continue whatever on the back panel if you wanted, or you could just have some important information here. If you check your rubric, you'll see what's supposed to go on each of the panels. I just wanted to make sure you understood that there are 3 on the 1 page, and this is the front, this is the back, this is the inside. And all 3 of these pages are in the inside. When you click on a heading, maybe this one is what to do if. And let's say you don't need all this right here. You can just delete it, or if you don't want to write in paragraph form, you'd rather do bullets, you click right there. Maybe click the bulleted list and say what to do if my computer screen is black. And then you give them a solution. What to do if my computer, whoops, I need a bullet, don't I? My computer won't turn on. Solution. Now, if you want to import pictures, there are placeholders for pictures, and I think you're supposed to, just to make it interesting for these elementary kids. So this is an old mouse. We don't want that anymore. So if you click on the picture and go to Picture Tools under Format, you can see, well, swap is grayed out, so you can't do that. So I'm going to delete that picture, and I'm going to insert a new one of a mouse. There's not one. So maybe I need to insert a clip art of a mouse. For whatever reason, these don't work quite right. And they're trying to fix that, but maybe we need to type computer mouse because you can't really see your picture. They are there. It may not look like they're there, but you can click and insert. That's the mouse we just got rid of, isn't it? Well, let's try this one. Delete this. Well, that one will work. It's not my favorite. I'm going to reduce it a little bit. I'm going to move it over here. I'm going to reduce it a little bit more. And I'm going to turn it. And I'm going to get rid of this. And notice when I have to get rid of a box I don't need anymore, I have a four-headed arrow and I click on it and I press delete. The pictures that you choose should have something to do with whatever is on this particular panel. So it shouldn't be just a random picture. It should relate to what's there to create interest. And that's it. When you get finished, you do File and Save As. Save to your user folder. And you're done.